my experience with life is pretty awesome. Somebody told me probably like a little over 2 weeks ago, they like, you know, if you so rich and this and that, which I never even brought up money, but they like, if you so rich, if you got so much money, how come you know, not in a bigger place and all of this other type of stuff? I'm like, why would I spend additional money?
It's not the incident that, okay, he pushed some female, where it's something that could have happened before that we don't know, occurred and her husband was there. And, you know, that could have been the case, right? He made a mistake. I'll come out and say it. Corey Holcomb made a mistake, and it was a bad mistake. It was a miscalculation, a misjudgment. He f***ed up. He made a mistake. If he could do it all over again, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't do it. But the larger question is, how does somebody with Corey Holcomb's talent and ability end up in the conversation even arguing with a person like that? And that's kind of what we got to talk about, is that Corey is really too big for some of the issues that he could find himself in sometime. That's the real situation. And if we're critical of anything, it's that this is the reality. We already talked about this video. O'Shea, you're hating. I mean, the video that I saw, him stepping up, pushing the lady in the face, nobody can excuse that. And the
Ladies and gentlemen, we got grown men pushing the opposite sex. Out of bounds, absolutely no. We do not condone that, no, nor do we promote that. I don't care how much money you got, I don't care how high of a status that you achieve. There is no scenario where you should put your hands on a woman, especially as a minority, because as you know it, they will lock your ass up and throw away the key. Crazy work.
Reason why nobody can excuse that is because, number one, you can't, okay? He's had an opportunity to walk the other way. He did not do it. Doesn't get it right that the enemies and everybody he has, they're going to come out against the guy. And again,
all right, let me see where we get into it. Let me see where the conversation first started off.
Who got something to say, like what you say and what I say, I think it's going to be interesting.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, we had a great conversation too. We had time before you got here, so we had a great conversation.
Shout out to Darlene. Let me first say that Darlene is one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my entire life.
Respectfully, F Darlene. Yeah, I said it. Respectfully. Because how are you going to be quiet when a underage girl, a child, is being abused, being destroyed in front of your face? You're quiet, so you're guilty by association. You don't speak up for the young girl saying, yo, keep the beef between you and Antoine. Why are you involving somebody's kids as ammo? Corey, so you got cooked so bad you have to use somebody's kids as ammo? Crazy word. Let's put that into context, ladies and gentlemen.
You ugly ass boy. You brag on having no children out of wedlock. You got a picture of his daughter? I'm a dirtbag. You got a picture of his daughter?
That nigga got a picture.
Ladies and gentlemen, now people are saying, what do people expect? What does Antoine expect for going at a comedian? Well, ladies and gentlemen, comedians also can have morals, rules, and ethics. Since when have comedians used children as ammo? You got to stop the cap. Bernie Mac has never talked about people's kids. D.L. Hughley, Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, the kings of comedy, as funny as they are, have never used somebody else's kid as ammo. They may attack your mom, they may attack your spouse, but are underage girls from crazy work. Imagine having a platform as a grown-ass entity pulling up somebody's daughter on your platform. First of all, why do you have somebody's daughter saved on your phone? Crazy work. Sounds like a pedophile to me.
This motherfucker brag on not having no children out of wedlock. What happened, D? It crashed.
The Holcomb incident.
Froze.
Now,
That's the broad.
I was told.
Y'all can get the broad off. That's his daughter. This man said he ain't got no children out of wedlock. Nigga.
That's Cool
Don't-
Mo daughter.
That's who?
Not Cool Mo D, Cool Mo daughter.
That's the air up there, nigga. Look, nigga, let me tell you something. Don't make no more kids, nigga. That bitch gonna be buying pussy like you after a while. If you don't know, nigga, don't ever brag on no motherfucking what you ain't got. Don't nobody want no kids with you, nigga. Don't nobody want no kids with you. Your prime years, you was a scammer, nigga. You was doing scams. Now that you older and found a way to manipulate, get dude off the screen. Get dude off the screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, so that's what it's come down to. Corey got cooked so bad on his own platform, he has to use somebody's kids as ammo. So we're not attacking the person that making you feel some type of way. Pull down your drawers, ladies and gentlemen. Antoine pulled down Corey's drawers on his own platform. Pause. Whoa! He got his drawers pulled down all the way to the floor. Pause. Whoa! I'm talking about all the way down. Antoine bent him over and did the unthinkable on his own platform as a metaphor speaking, ladies and gentlemen. This is an analogy. So you get dog walked on your own platform that you had to follow up by attacking somebody's kids, talking a minority black woman, calling her a man. That's some crazy work. And people are on the side. They're siding with Corey. This is absolute taboo. We don't use people's kids as ammo. Talking about you need thick skin, this generation is soft. Stop the cap. All y'all NPCs, stay away from people that have that mindset to condone attacking people's kids. That's some crazy ass work. Now, I'm all for roasting. I'm all for a rebuttal, a dispute, an argument, and we can agree to disagree. But I'm not going to follow up and go on my platform a week later and bring up a picture of your kid calling her a man. What? That's some crazy ass work. And then Darlene, the woman that's on this platform, she is ice cold quiet. How are you going to be silent when a woman is being called a man, attacking her for her looks, calling her a man? That's some crazy ass work.
Hey, man. Who the fuck is that, nigga? This motherfucker cat. I'm the captain now. Look at it. Hey, look.
Talking about I'm the captain now. That from that movie. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Calling a woman that's some crazy ass work, ladies and gentlemen. That's online bullying. You cannot do that. Crazy work, ladies and gentlemen. But let's go into the content.
Real, sweet, slow motion. Talk to her for a while. Shout out to Darlene. All right. Let me go ahead and go through this a little bit. I'm gonna try to speed this up. So,
You don't need to butter.
I made sure that she felt good about this.
Yeah, you don't need to butter.
We still trying to get Shannon Sharp on here, so Darlene can have something to do after the show. That should be proud of.
Oh, brother. Too old, that man.
Greg going out here doing this thing. I'm gonna do all politics because that ain't what the show
We
about.
got to get there though.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't want you to miss no points.
So I don't see what the problem is.
Well, I tell you like this. I cannot respect men who are claim jackers. Like I don't
Like what? Give me an example.
Like the United States.
No, give me an example, like a real life thing. Like, what did they take?
The United States.
So right away, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I'm gonna be so honest and so real. In the very beginning, when we first started this, I realized that he didn't have the intellectual capacity to have a real conversation. This is the honest to God truth. I mean, how do you want me to break this down? Greatest country in the world. You don't know the history of slavery. He really don't even know the laws. He don't know about what happened with black people. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know you're benefiting and you're sitting here living on the land that it is that you're talking about. You can't give any real examples. This was not going to be an intellectual conversation. It just is what it is. But this is what I've been telling y'all. These dudes are Neanderthals. The people that we champion in our community are Neanderthals. We don't have.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what that reference means, he is calling him a caveman. Calling a grown man a caveman. But what I'm trying to put two and two together, why did Corey agree with this interview? Then you want to follow up with a show on your platform attacking somebody's kids. Where was all that smoke when you was getting pressed on your platform? Then you have content creators, ladies and gentlemen, talking about If Antoine really wanted to smoke, he would have said that phrase the 5th time. Stop the cap, ladies and gentlemen. Till this day, people are saying if Antoine really wanted to smoke, he would have said the phrase the 5th time. This is not playground rule games. So if you blow the straw off my shoulder, like ultimatums, so we're giving ultimatums now? He said it 4 times. 1 is already too much. So the 5th time is any more significant than the first. That's some crazy work. Second of all, how are you going to allow a man to say that on your platform and you continue on with the interview? Then you apologize for the man's actions. If I'm not mistaken, so we're apologizing for the next man's actions as if he doesn't have a coherent brain, a prefrontal cortex, the front lobe to make his own decisions. We're not going to speak for the next man talking about, I don't think you knew what you said when you disrespected me. No, he was fully capable in knowing what he said. Stop the cap. So we speaking for the next man? Crazy word.
Have any heroes. We don't have any leaders. Are they entertaining? Yeah, but they would have been the court gestures back in the day. So right away, I'm already situationally aware. But this is another reason why, and I told Corey this on the phone before I even came out here. Corey asked, could I come on the platform? I never asked him. I just reached out based off of the people that was around me. Shout out to Fawcett, shout out to Gooch, shout out to a lot of people. And I'm like, yeah, it's an opportunity to expand my platform 100%. So, why not? Why not take advantage of it? And I wasn't looking to go in there and be looked.
Not only did you take advantage of it, but you capitalize off this moment. And Corey actually had Antoine in the corner because when he gave him that crazy ass phrase saying that you give out man fellatio to the same sex, pause, highly disrespectful. He could have said, how come you pander to the white T man and you do not hold them accountable? He had him against the ropes, but he was too riled up in his emotions that the whole interview went to HELL.
Or embarrass anybody. I was looking to come in and put on a good show. So the one caveat and the one criteria that I said was I'm only doing it in person from now on. I'm not doing no more, online live stream interviews because I can't have nobody controlling the narrative. I don't want nobody muting my mic. I don't want nobody saying and kicking me. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime I go, I do it.
Absolutely. There's people out there that will put you in the backstage, mute your mic to control the narrative. You're in the middle of a debate, and when you rebuttal, they don't like what you say. They don't like your response. They will put you in the backstage. So yeah, I 100% agree to pull up in person so they can't control the mic and put you in the backstage. That's some crazy ass work.
Interview from now on, it's got to be face to face. I'm not doing any more live streams. So I'm over here in Los Angeles in their backyard. But again, the first thing that I realized was I'm talking to a Neanderthal because he don't even have the intellectual capacity to understand it. That's why he only talk about the stuff that he talk about.
As an African-American male.
Because most of the niggas that's complaining about it ain't never even really seen real racism.
All right, we already know all that. That ain't the shit that y'all want to get into. Y'all don't care about that. Because we didn't really talk about anything of substance. I want to get straight to the shit.
I'm not an ass kisser of no. I think you doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
On the streets. I've been pulled over by the police.
Who ain't on the streets?
Or the ICE agents or whatever.
You in LA. I'm in Detroit.
He not even in the city where he came from. I'm not impressed with niggas. And listen, I'm not telling you that you can't move to where you came from. But what makes y'all think that these niggas got more street cred because they dress like this?
Antoine, you was cooking, but I'm gonna have to roast your ass right now. Your ass put a hot dog costume, my guy. You put on the hot dog costume for views, for clicks and views. What good is it to gain the world but lose your soul?
Other people feel good about me. Like, I'm in a very great space. The third thing that I said, and I forgot what the percentages was, and you can go back through. And my experience with life is pretty awesome. Somebody told me probably like a little over.
Oh, okay. And then you delete this content. Why did you delete the content? You decided to put the hot dog costume on, 2 buns, and you're the winner. Pause. Then you proceed to have an interview with Fleece Johnson, having you laugh and giggle like a little girl. You blushing. How as a black man are you blushing? Can black people blush? Serious question. Can the pigmentation of our skin, can we blush? I know light skin can blush, but you're dark as night. Crazy word.
Here go Anton Daniels. I think you're cute. I think you got a nice butt. If we was in prison, I'll have to get with you.
Think you look good. Nah. Think you look good. Think you look good. I got to see what's up with you, right? I mean, you don't think you look good. Not that. I don't look that good. Do you think you look good? Nah. Do you think you got a nice body? No. Nice butt? No. I do. Jesus Christ. You got low self-esteem, but let's get back.
This man said you have low self-esteem after saying you have a nice body and a nice butt. Right there, you should have said, yo, keep it professional or I'm out of here. But you respond by giggling and laughing like a little girl. You're blushing. You like it. Pause. So you talking about you him. You're him? That's some crazy ass work.
Those two, because I'm the truth, nigga. Why wouldn't white people follow me? I'm the truth to them too. I'm the truth to you. You just in denial. They getting this game. Why wouldn't white people follow me? Nigga, I'm a G to everybody. I'm the man to everybody, not just to you. Because they dress more hood, because of the shit that they do on stage. What make a nigga real? What makes somebody real? Because they say that they real, because they say they from.
What makes somebody real is by judging them by the fruits of their labor, not by their materialistic possessions, not by what they say because it sounds good, but by the actions of someone. That's how you judge somebody, and that's how you can determine what makes somebody real, by the fruits of their labor.
Somewhere, or did they stay down in the city that they was allegedly born from and hold it down and continue to add value to it? I'm still in my same city that I was born and raised in. I can move anywhere I want to move in the world. Still in the city, still in the streets, still touchable, still kick it with the people, still walk around very, very comfortable with no security in my own city. All that, I'm from.
We're gonna have to call a spade a spade. That's cap. You brought security to this platform, to Corey's show. So don't act like you're walking around the city with no security. Gonna have to call a spade a spade.
In the streets, I represent it. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Like, I don't have the same respect for these niggas. Listen. Y'all look at them because y'all seen they specials. Y'all look at them because y'all see them on the internet. I'm not impressed with them because I've seen behind the curtain. I've seen behind the curtain. All of these people are not what y'all think that they are. And so when they finally interacting with somebody and you the same.
So once again, we're gonna have to keep it honest, split in the middle. You talking about you're not impressed. Well, we're not impressed because you was laughing like a little girl when somebody said that you have a nice backside. Then you follow up in a hot dog costume. Stop the cap.
Way online as you are in person, it bothers them. It's almost like spiritual. It's almost like spiritual.
In the blackest city in the United States of America, I can move anywhere I want to go. I choose to stay in the core of my city, and I choose to participate in my neighborhood. I choose to tithe to the street.
For the record, ladies and gentlemen, just because you stay and die in the city that you was born in does not make you the realest ninja. because you're in the city that you was born in. We got to stop the cap. And matter of fact, I highly advise that you move out of the city that you was born in, so we don't have the crab in a bucket entities trying to drag you down because they see you on the glow up and they want to drag you back down. For example, rest in peace to Young Dolph. Maybe if he would have moved out of Memphis, he would still be alive today. But you had haters, you had people that was beefing on Young Dolph. They took his life away because they was monitoring his moves, and he had a routine, apparently getting some cookies in Memphis. So staying in the city that you was born in does not make you the realest ninja. That's extremely ignorant to say.
I choose to put kids through college. I choose to interact and truly use my tax dollars and whatever it is and give jobs. I employ over 50.
Shout out to Kansas in the chat. No place like home. There's no place like home.
50 people.
Facts. Facts. Nigga, I'm an economy.
I put my money in my community with my people.
Listen. They don't want to hear that shit because now it flies in the face of the sellout narrative. Because it's about what you do, not about all of that talking, not about whether or not you say.
Absolutely. It's all about the fruits of your labor. Actions speak louder than words, not about what sounds good. Because people can talk about this, that, and a third, what they want to do, what I should do, but what are you actually doing? But for goodness sake, it's February, ladies and gentlemen. It's the second month out of 12 months, and people talk about, I want to do this and that. Well, your actions is not speaking about what you want to do. It sounds good. Yeah, it sounds good. But once again, judge people by their fruits of their labor.
Saying the things that mean something, it's about what you do. They don't want to hear that shit. That's nice. That's nice. It's a hate. It's a hate within their spirit. Man, I'm telling you, bro. It's a hate within their spirit. They don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't know if y'all don't understand, black people. Listen, for all of the black people that's and Americans that's listening to this right now, these niggas don't have y'all best interests at heart. I don't give a fuck about you. Nigga, they monetizing you. And that's why I told that nigga that he was sucking the dick of black people. But we gonna get there.
Pause. Big pause.
There too.
So I choose to engage. So when we
is that what I said? I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
It's not a lie. Absolutely. When the cops delete you, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna walk away with immunity. But Corey, you could have articulated, you could have used a better choice of vocabulary words by saying, how come when these cops do injustice and they get away with red rum on the street, they walk away with immunity? Why is that? Because the judicial system is fraud. That's why. And we could have had a very heated argument, a very entertaining argument, but you got caught up in your emotions, fixated on the part that you give out man fellatio. You couldn't move past that. Why is that? Why are you so animated on proving to Antoine that you do not give out man fellatio? Pause. You said it once. You said it 50 times. Why do you have to say that 100 times repeatedly? I don't give out man fellatio. He heard you. He heard you, my guy.
But you didn't answer it.
Talk about liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the.
Talk about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that. But here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
Listen. Then they try to say your boss because they want to insinuate that you're doing it to stay in the good graces of somebody. Anybody that has ever tapped into this platform, anybody that has ever watched any of my live streams, you know I'm an equal accountability smoke giver.
We also know that you giggle and laugh to somebody giving you a compliment of the same sex, that you have a nice body and a nice butt. Instead of keeping it professional and say, yo, if you keep on doing that wishy-washy, fugazi, rainbow community propaganda in my direction, keep that over there. I don't care what you got going on over there. But when you push that narrative towards me, that's where it comes to an end. I don't care about the bag. Once again, what good is it to gain the world but lose your soul? So you only care about the bag, but your morals is out the floor? Stop the cap.
I think you're cute. I think you got a nice butt. We was in prison.
Pause.
I had to get with you.
Think you look good. Nah. think you look good? You think you look good? I got to see what's up with you, right? I mean, you don't think you look good? Not that. I don't look that good. Do you think you look good? Nah. Do you think you got a nice body? No. I be trying to laugh nice with the bros. No. I do. Jesus Christ. You got low self-esteem. But let's get back. I'm gonna show.
Went off on the whitest of white people, blackest of black people, outsiders, immigrants, the whole 9 yards. And I have 0 people, no ownership, no management, no bosses. I don't worry about no sponsorships. I am 100% owned on my own. I have 0 financing that I have to worry about. I own all of my properties. I own all of my cars. I own my own portfolio, the whole 9 yards. I can say what I want to say because I don't have to worry about getting fired. I don't have to worry about a sponsor saying we don't fuck with you no more. I say what I want to say. That's the whole point. So you're not talking to somebody that's bought. I ain't never took a dime on a political pact. I ain't never, every decision that I make,
Stop the cap. And yo, you speaking like you're the realest ninja on the internet. You put on a hot dog costume for views.
2 weeks ago, they like, you know, if you so rich and this and that, which I never even brought up money, but they like, if you so rich and you got so much money.
Position that I take, whether you like it or whether you don't like it, is because that's what I really believe, right or wrong. I really believe it.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the down end? Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they... I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are.
Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot. So the reason that I said let's slow down is because in a conversation, when you move from point to point to point to point to point really fast, I want to go on slavery. I want to go to this. As soon as you start explaining yourself, somebody move on to the next thing. And it's strategic that they do that because it make it seem like you're dodging, but they don't want to deep dive into the conversation. They don't want to really, really get to the.
Absolutely. How you going to give all these points, but we're not answering not a single question? So, Corey, I hear you loud as day. Your argument is, how come you do not talk about the white T-man? He should have said, how come the white T-man gets scot-free? He does injustice in the street, in society. How come the white T-man walks away and gets immunity when he is clear? The evidence, they have these body cams now, ladies and gentlemen. All the evidence is there, but yet again, they walk away scot-free. Why is that? Because the judicial system is fraud. That's why. And we could actually have these two content creators could have really talked about something, but Corey sabotaged this interview by getting so caught up in his emotions, talking about, I don't give out man fellatio. Pause. You said it once, you said it 10 times, you said it 50 times, you said it 100 times. How many more times do you need to say it for Antoine to understand that you don't give it? So what are you hiding, Corey? Because my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm repeating that phrase that many times, am I hiding something?
I gave it all for fantasy.
That's some crazy work.
The point, they don't really want to be exposed on why you believe what you believe. What did the transatlantic slave trade, what really happened during the.
And for the ladies and gentlemen that's in the back thinking that all black people came from Africa, that's cap. All black people did not come from Africa, ladies and gentlemen. Black people actually resided in America first. Yeah. I don't know if y'all been living underneath a rock, but there was black folks, Native Americans here first. And they got slaughtered. And the United States got created. There's a huge difference when you look at Africans and African Americans. We don't look nothing close in resemblance. We got to stop the cap.
Transatlantic slave trade. How do we get here? Why are we even Democrat? Black people, when I told him, I said.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, just because somebody tells you something, take it for granted salt. Do your own research, analytics, and find the truth for yourself. Even myself, don't take what I say like it's law, or any other content creator. Who are they? Who am I? I'm just a man trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. But go and do the research on your own and make your own analysis. Just because somebody says something doesn't mean that it's law.
Listen, we were never Democrat. We were always Republican, and we were always conservative. It was move on to the next point. But why did you talk about?
Even that statement, ladies and gentlemen, Corey could not respond. He couldn't believe that black folks once was Republicans, and then we converted to Democrats. But now our scales are falling from our eyes. We was blind, but now we can see. They split the household by making the black woman depend on welfare checks instead of keeping the household together. What better way to split the family than to put finances and split the household? So at one point in time, ladies and gentlemen, we was Republican. Yeah, believe it or not, we didn't always vote Democrat. We gotta stop the cap.
Why you go? And it's like, okay. Then I started realizing, okay, I see where this is going. Let's slow down. Let's go point by point.
Yeah, you saw where this was going. Pure ignorance is pouring out of Corey's.
I be trying to laugh with
The ignorance is pouring out of his pores. And just by hearing his arguments, I hear him, but why did he agree to have his interview to begin with if he doesn't have any talking points talking about what did the YT man do to sabotage this country? What? So we're talking about that in 2026? And I do understand if we don't talk about it, who is? Because as we know it, ladies and gentlemen, they are deleting these books in the educational school system because it's too aggressive, it's too vulgar. These kids can't handle it. They're trying to desensitize, make it seem like everything was sweet and lollipops and candy cane, as if Pocahontas was some. They talking about Pocahontas. They want you to sit in the middle of the classroom, play Pocahontas and Christopher Columbus, and that's our history. Completely ignoring everything else that happened, right? As if Christopher Columbus was the only guy to find America. Stop it.
Point, and let's break this shit down. Because we got all night. I ain't going nowhere. I slotted myself just for this conversation. But this is where we gonna get to it. And let me tell you what the blogs missed. But they do that intentionally.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing.
What did the Caucasian man do to America to bring it down? This man's worried about the white man as if the white man is going to stop you from going out there and getting it on your own. Ladies and gentlemen, the white man is not responsible for controlling you, going out your front doors, doing whatever the F you want to do. It's not 1920 anymore. There's no, yes, master. How high, master? What time do I need to go back home, master? I'm sorry, master. What do you want, master? We're not living in those times, ladies and gentlemen. We are blessed and privileged to live in modern day society. Now, do we still face persecution? Is there still injustice going on? Absolutely. There's still people being lynched. There's still police brutality, of course, but it's nothing close to how it used to be. We got to stop it. Nothing close. So stay away from people that have a victim mindset. We can remember the past, but we can't stay in the past as if the past is going to hinder us from going out there and get it. That's some crazy work.
Around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, so that statement right there, he said the disrespect first, blatantly. When you start dancing and kissing the white T man's ass, is that not disrespectful? Please let me know in the comments. You invite somebody on your platform and you tell your guests you be dancing and kissing the white man's ass. Now, people saying that the streets, there's no rules in the streets. This is not a street fight. These are two content creators, a comedian and a content creator coming together talking about politics. Why are you disrespecting your guests that you invited? Then you're crying over spilled milk when you threw the jab first. You threw the insult first. Are we just going to completely ignore that statement that Corey said that he kisses the white man's ass? I don't know about y'all, but somebody tells that to me on my you invite me on your platform and you tell me that I kissed a white man's ass. That's some crazy work, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, they don't add that part in there. Why don't they add that part in there? Where it start is after he say that. The disrespect was before I ever said anything. When you see this chopped up on platforms, they chop it where I then respond to the energy. They don't chop it where the disrespect started. They chop it. Oh man, if Anton would, nigga, he started saying disrespectful shit way before I ever even. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna return the same energy that you gave it to. When they start their clips, and when people start to do their narrative, they don't start it at where he said, "You kiss and call."
Absolutely. That's why when you see something circulating around the web, just a little short clip, go and find the full clip and break down the video. Don't just watch 30 seconds to 2 minutes, because that can be taken out of context. If you have the time, watch a full clip before you have an analysis of what's going on.
Occasion me an ass. Is that gay? You telling another man that he kissing a white man's ass?
Pause. It's definitely disrespectful. That's what you can take it for sure. That somebody invites you on your show and say that you kissed the white man's ass, that you kissed the white man's backside. Pause. That's extremely disrespectful.
Can I take that as gay? Would I be justified to be offended at that?
Absolutely. No questions about it. You are a guest on his show. And as a guest, this man could have articulated his words by saying, how come you give favoritism to the white team man? How come you pander the white man? How come most of your content is about holding black folks accountable, but you never hold white folks accountable? He could have used a different choice of words, but he said, why do you kiss the white man's ass? And then he wants to cry when a jab is thrown back. So you can throw punches, but you can't receive it. And you're supposed to be a comedian. You're supposed to have jokes. And of all the jokes to come up with, you talk about the man's daughter. First of all, why do you have somebody else's daughter on your platform? Are you a pedophile, Corey? Calling her, I'm the captain now. Look at me. I'm the captain now. So that's what it has come down to as a society, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about people's kids. Once again, Bernie Mac, D.L. Hughley, Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, the kings of comedy. As funny as they are, they never talked about people's kids.
But I respect it though, because you said it to my face. I respect it because you didn't say it when I was gone. You said it to my face. I'm going to give him that. At the very least, you got to give him that. You have to give it that he said it to my face. But that don't mean shit to me. You know why? Because he don't know me in real life. And so I don't take it to mean shit. His words don't resonate with me. And so this is another thing that I want y'all to learn, black people. They not smart like that, bro. They not smart. They want you to be a victim. I don't look at myself as a victim.
Absolutely. You have people that's dedicated and making a whole content about the past as if we're not living in modern day 2026. This is the future, ladies and gentlemen. Our ancestors died for your right now to be free, to be so trapped in your mind to think that you are limited, as if the white team man is hovering on your back, controlling your every move, like how it used to be. Ladies and gentlemen, these slaves couldn't even turn the corner without the white team man's permission. They couldn't even drink water without the white team man's permission. We can do whatever the F we want to do as long as you have your health and God has blessed you for another opportunity to see another day. Then the world is yours. Shout out to Scarface. The world is yours. You can do whatever the F you want to do. Ladies and gentlemen, the white team man is not going to tell you you can't jump off a bridge. If you want to jump off a bridge, you can jump off a bridge. We got to stop having a victim mindset as if the white team man is controlling our actions. Stop the cap.
My father taught me that life is 90%, 10% of what happens to you, 90% of how you respond to it.
Absolutely. Once you walk out your front door, it's not a promise that you're going to come back. I may see what's going on. I can't control what's happening in the world, but I can control my actions and my response.
Why would I get offended? I've never pedestalized this nigga. This nigga don't mean nothing to me. He a content creator, as far as I'm concerned, just like I am. Why? I'm not tripping about it. Okay, cool. So that's where we going? Well, if that's where we going, then we can go all the way to hell with it. You can't control how a nigga responds to you once you disrespect them.
You can't control somebody's response when they threw the jab first. That's what Corey, as a comedian, that's what I'm trying to understand. How are you going to disrespect somebody first and then get mad when he responds? So you want him to stay quiet. You told Antoine he disrespects the white man. He kisses the white man's backside. So what may seem cool to you may be disrespectful to the next party. I can't control how you receive disrespect.
Can't say, oh, it's levels to disrespect. Nigga, you disrespected me to my face. But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now.
Pause. Antoine definitely was more disrespectful. That phrase compared to Corey was not even close. Nevertheless, still disrespect was thrown first by Corey.
You doing the easy shit.
What? Oh, now you offended. Now you rolling your eyes and you offended. They never start where the disrespect start. They always go where niggas get offended. And let me tell you another thing about black people. They emotional.
You got to stop the cap, Antoine. And that's why you receive the scrutiny that you do. How are you going to say that all black people are emotional? But then you want to call yourself, I'm him, and I'm the spokesperson. I'm the spokesperson for black people. You're the same guy that put on a hot dog costume.
My experience with life is pretty awesome. Somebody told me probably like a little over 2 weeks ago, they like, you know, if you so rich and this and that, which I never even brought up money, but they like, if you so rich, if you got so much money, how come you know, not in a bigger place and all of this other
because white people follow me. They supposed to, because I'm the truth, nigga. Why wouldn't white people follow me? I'm the truth to them too. I'm the truth to you. You just in denial. They get in this game.
They emotional. They can't hold that shit in. They can't control themselves. But where he went wrong is this. And I'm gonna tell you where he went wrong.
What you do? Let me tell you what you do.
Nah, homie, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
you doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that.
I tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick.
Ladies and gentlemen, why does he need to repeat himself X amount of times? You said it once, you said it 5 times, you said it 50 times. He heard you. What is Corey hiding? It's more than meets the eye, ladies and gentlemen. He's saying, I don't give out man fellatio. I don't give out man fellatio. I don't give out man fellatio. How many times do you need to say that?
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats.
I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit.
He's feeling some type of way, ain't he? You said that you don't give out man fellatio when you was originally sitting in your chair. Then you went to play Ring Around a Rosie, Duck, 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 Goose, Patty Cake, Baker's Man, musical chairs. You play musical chairs on your own platform just to grab the microphone in a very suspect position, getting body to body next to Antoine. Pause. talking about you don't give out man fellatio. Looking at the next man in the eyes, talking about I don't give out man fellatio. What? Corey, what are you hiding, my guy? As we know it, ladies and gentlemen, the industry to get down with the get down, you're gonna have to do something, man. You're gonna have to go to that 4/5 door.
I'm a motherfucker.
Listen. This is what I know for sure. One thing is for sure, and two things is for certain. You can't say I'm jumping off the porch and don't jump. You can't go to the end of the ledge and don't jump. Nigga, you might as well have left Darlene in the middle of us because you got to.
You know what's crazy, ladies and gentlemen? People are defending Corey. How? How are you defending a man that got dog walked on his own platform? Antoine pulled down his drawers, bent him over, and then Corey apologized for the next man's actions. Corey apologized for Antoine saying, I don't think you knew what you said when you disrespected me. And this is your leader for the people that's siding with Corey. So you're going to apologize for the next person's actions when he blatantly disrespected Corey on his own platform. How does that make sense? Crazy work. You have content creators defending Corey, talking about what he should have done, what he could have done. No, what happened in the mix when Antoine disrespected you, called you out of your name 4 times, proceeded to invite you to fight, regardless if he has security or not. I don't care about that. The simple fact that he invited you to fight is highly disrespectful. How am I, as a host, going to invite somebody on my platform and that same person who I invited is now trying to fight? Stop the cap. Then, instead of taking that invitation, I sit my ass down and I'm going to follow up and apologize for his actions. Not only did I apologized multiple times. Corey apologized twice, ladies and gentlemen, for Antoine. They dapped up, they squashed the beef, they shook hands, and still Corey could not get over the fact that Antoine said that he gives out man fellatio. And people are siding with Corey. Y'all are NPCs. We got to stop the cap.
Do something now.
People are really siding with Corey, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you have your right to your opinion. I'm just trying to make sense of this. Where did Corey keep it 10 toes down on his platform by saying that he doesn't give out man fellatio 100 times?
You got to do something now. I'm not impressed. Ain't no fear in me. Listen. I'm telling you, I don't know if y'all seen it. Y'all can go back and watch it for yourself. The nigga was shaking like Muhammad Ali at the Olympics, nigga. They were shaking. He was shaking. His hand was like this the whole time.
That old man needed his medicine. Respect to the elderly, but that's crazy work. First of all, Antoine, you don't get no respect. Even if the fight was to happen, you don't get no street respect for fighting the elderly. Come on now, we got to keep it a spade. He got 20 years above you, man. He's almost out of here. He's an elderly man, so you don't get no respect for trying to fight the elderly.
He was shaking like Muhammad Ali at the Olympics. Boy, that nigga was shaking so bad. And some people can make the case and say, well, people get like that when they really mad or when they really nervous and it didn't go the way that they thought it was going to go. You seen it?
Fucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit on
I don't give a fuck about none
Well,
of this
I
shit.
tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
How many times do you have to say it? Crazy word.
I said what I said, nigga. I said it to your face twice. Call it what you want. I said what nigga, you heard me. It wasn't no mincing words. Don't say, amen, knock the stick off of my shoulder. Nigga, knock it off my shoulder this time. Step over this line. Nigga, we not in high school, nigga. You heard me. What the fuck are you talking about? This ain't elementary school. Hey, knock the stick off my shoulder one more time. Nigga, you heard.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, put things into context. Somebody walks into your house and calls you out your name. That already is fighting words. Why does somebody need to say it 5 times for you to understand the disrespect? As if the first time is already too much. It takes you to say it 5 times for you to get so riled up to fight. Antoine said that he said to Corey, he gives out man fellatio 4 times in his house. Corey proceeds to play musical chairs, gets in front of Antoine, holding a microphone in a very suspect position, as if he wants to give it to Antoine. Pause. Whoa! It seems like Corey is trying to audition to do something behind the scenes. Pause. Whoa! What grown man says that phrase that you don't give out man fellatio that many times?
You heard me twice. You heard me twice. You started the disrespect. I met you with the same energy. I'm in your city, in your studio, with all of your friends all around. Now you got to do something. You got to do something. Or I know who you really are now. All of that shit talking, all of that bossing up on women, all of that talking about niggas in real life and all of that shit, nigga, we not impressed by it.
No dick sucking,
You
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
Okay, but that gay shit, oh, you
I don't give a fuck about what you talking
Hey,
about.
homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say
right
I
now.
suck a dick again.
I'm right here.
Why? Okay, this is some pure ignorance, ladies and gentlemen. There's people, other content creators saying, well, if Antoine really wanted to smoke, he would have said that phrase again. Corey asked him, say it again. Why does Corey need to say it again? Excuse me, why does Antoine need to say it again?
I be trying to laugh with the bros.
He already said it multiple times. And people are really going with that narrative saying if Antoine wanted to smoke, he would have said that phrase again. Stop the cap.
Stop it. Get some help.
What you mean? So now there's ultimatums? Crazy work.
Right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No.
I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you.
Ladies and gentlemen, drink some water every single time Antoine says that phrase. Excuse me. Corey, he says that phrase over 100 times. What is he hiding, ladies and gentlemen?
It's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But
We good.
So in Corey's mind, he thinks Antoine doesn't want to fight because he didn't say it again. He already said it 1 time's too many. 1 time's already too much, let alone 4 times. Why does he need to say that phrase a 5th time for y'all to fight? What?
How much I'ma spend profiling?
Up on me.
Yo, we good. I did already. I don't do dick sucking
Put the
shit.
microphone right down. Right now, I'm going up back.
We can put the microphone down right now and go out back. We ain't got to risk our platforms. No. Let's really break this down. We ain't got to risk our platforms. We ain't got to risk it being demonetized. We know how YouTube feel about fighting online. They don't do fights. They don't do none of that shit. They will shut you down immediately.
Absolutely. You can't fight on YouTube, yet alone on camera. So why would 2 grown men fight on camera just to potentially get their channel strike taken down? Then a lawsuit is going to follow up with that when we can just squabble our back. If you're really about that action, let's fight in the back and move around. We don't have to meet, talk, continue on with the interview. You got your guest, the guy that you invited, inviting you to fight. Then people say, oh, Antoine, if he didn't have security, his whole energy would be different. I don't care about none of that. Stay focused, ladies and gentlemen. Look at his body language. He's inviting Corey to fight, point blank, period. He's Antoine, the same guy that put a hot dog costume, the same guy that got finesse, sweet spoken to by Fleece Johnson, talking about you have a nice butt and he's giggling like a little girl. You letting this man punk you, inviting you to fight. That's disrespectful. Just a gesture, just the simple fact that he's inviting him to fight is extremely disrespectful. This is your platform, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't even know who these content creators are, you would assume that Antoine is the host, but in reality, Corey is. So why are you allowing somebody to come on your show, dog walk you on your platform, call you out your name 4 times, then proceed to invite you to fight, then you apologize for his actions? crazy work.
It's a fact. This is not my opinion. This is a fact. We ain't got to do none of the fluff. We ain't got to do it for the internet. We can go out back right now, shoot the fade, and do what we do.
And once again, even if Antoine is bluffing, the simple fact that he has the courage to open up his mouth, pause. He has the courage to use his brain to lip that synaptic nerve, the brain, the nerves to think of the words to come out your lips, ladies and gentlemen. Antoine has the ability to open his mouth and say, let's fight. He shouldn't have the fathom, the energy to even think of those words. To make him to be so comfortable to say those choice of words in front of Corey. No respect. Because if you have respect, why are you inviting somebody to fight? Corey lost all street credibility. Chicago does not claim him. If he was to read the room, he would understand the interview is over. But he's so fixated on the D-sucking part. What is he hiding? That's what I'm trying to understand. Were you trying to continue on with the interview to prove to somebody that you don't give out man fellatio? Because there's no reason to continue on with this interview. Why? I don't know about y'all, but somebody comes in my house and tells me anything disrespectful, they out of here. I'm not going to apologize for the man's actions when he's in my house. As a matter of fact, the guest is supposed to walk on tiptoes. He's so comfortable. He got his feet up on a coffee table, dirty shoes, mud everywhere. The front door is open, the refrigerator is open, the microwave is open, the cabin drawers are open, everything is open. And he is apologizing for Antoine's actions. Crazy. And people are defending Corey. How? And then he wants to have a show on his platform to follow up with the disrespect, talking about the man's kids. Of all things to talk about, you want to talk about somebody's daughter.
Said he ain't got no children out of wedlock. Nigga.
That's Cool Mo daughter.
That's who?
Not Cool Mo D, Cool Mo daughter.
That's the air up there, nigga. Look, nigga, let me tell you something. Don't make no more kids, nigga. That bitch gonna be buying pussy like you after a while. If you don't know.
And Darlene, how are you silent? You just gonna sit there as a bystander and allow a minor to get roasted, talking about she's a man? Let's keep it a bean, ladies and gentlemen. Athletes, they're not gonna look their best because they're sweating out their tracks, literally. They're working out, so we're making fun of an athlete now.
Nigga, don't ever brag on no motherfucking what you ain't got. Don't nobody want no kids with you, nigga. Don't nobody want no kids with you. Your prime years, you was a scammer, nigga. You was doing scams. Now that you older and found a way to manipulate, get dude off the screen. Get dude.
Why is he bringing up somebody's kids as ammo? So he got cooked so bad he had to bring up somebody's kids.
Because if this is what you saying that you are, then we can go ahead and do it.
I don't give a fuck about this shit. Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do
You
no
doing this shit for the internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want to
I'll
say
show you I ain't doing it for the internet.
Whoa. What are you gonna show? Pause.
Listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that, I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how it call this nigga out his name. Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
Now his people trying to derail it and trying to calm it down. So shout out to his people.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
So Corey has amnesia. He forgot that he threw the jab first by saying that you kissed a white tee man's ass. Even if that may be true, because we know Antoine, he be selling out.
I'm like, why would I spend additional money just to make other people feel good about me? Like, I'm in a very great space.
Corey, you got dog walked by a guy that puts a hot dog costume for views and clicks. Unacceptable.
We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats. Don't switch seats, nigga, like you tough. Don't switch seats like you pressing me.
No, this
because
my show. This
cool.
my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck.
Pause.
My nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
I be trying to laugh with the bros.
Imagine Antoine punking a comedian, the same Antoine that got spoken to by Fleece Johnson. Fleece Johnson, of all people, the booty warrior.
We was in prison. I had to get with you.
Think you look good. Nah. Think you look good. Think you look good. I got to see what's up with you, right? I mean, you don't think you look good. Not that. I don't look that good.
Right there, Antoine should have said, keep it professional or I'm out of here. But he's answering these questions because he wants to. He enjoys these conversations.
I be trying to laugh with the bros.
Corey, you getting cooked by this guy?
I told you right now, you're not gonna do shit. Look, bro, I don't know what part of the world y'all from, but either you are or you're not. You don't need no battery in your back in order to do so. You don't need him, you don't need her, you don't need none of that shit. If you feeling some type of way, you don't need no battery in your back. You don't need somebody to push you over the edge in order to do it. Nigga, either you are or you not. Don't do all of the performative shit. Don't do it.
Someone in the chat said, bro, honestly, who are these people?
I be trying to laugh with the bros.
Keep it a bean. I never heard of these people ever before this altercation. But it's blasphemous because the reason why I'm covering this content is, one, Corey, he's a comedian and he invited a YouTuber on his platform to talk about politics. And after a couple of questions, he got cooked. So what I'm trying to understand is that you invite somebody on your platform just to get embarrassed. Then instead of sticking with the topic or taking an L like a man, you want to talk about the man's kids.
Great, man. Who the fuck is that, nigga? This motherfucker cat. I'm the captain now. Look at it. Hey, look.
Yo, when have we became so low as a society? Now, I know the human race, there's a lot of scumbags out here, but I've never witnessed somebody use somebody's kids as ammo after they got roasted. You got to spin the block.
What happened, D? It crashed.
The Holcomb incident.
Froze.
Now,
That's the broad.
I was told.
Y'all can get the broad off. That's his daughter. This man said he ain't got no children out of wedlock. Nigga.
That's cool, Mo daughter.
That's who?
Not cool, Mo D, cool, Mo daughter.
That's the air up there, nigga. Look, nigga, let me tell you something. Don't make no more kids, nigga.
This man got cooked so bad he had to bring up somebody's kids. Crazy work.
For the internet, don't try to save face because that's the truth.
Me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga.
Shit. You're not gonna
Come at me with. Say I suck dick again.
All right, so now he put the microphone down, right? He put the microphone down, right? All right.
Corey's bluffing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to put the microphone down, there's nothing else to talk about. Corey proceeds to pick up the microphone, so this is all for content. He's just in his feelings because Antoine said that he gives out man fellatio to the same sex. Pause.
Cool.
Yeah, nigga.
We can go out back right now. It ain't nothing else to talk about. And from my perspective, once you put the microphone down, it ain't nothing else to talk about because you're not trying to talk no more. You don't want to resolve it. You don't want to be amicable. You don't want to.
So I'm going to stop right here, ladies and gentlemen. So you have people that say, if Antoine wanted to fight, he would have said that phrase again. Look at the body language right here, ladies and gentlemen. Antoine is standing up. Who's sitting down? Who's standing up? Who is sitting down? Are y'all ignoring that? Like, when I watch these other content creators, people are saying if Antoine wanted to smoke, he would have said that phrase again that Corey gives out, man fellatio. Antoine is indicating that he wants to fight, regardless if he's bluffing or not. Look at the body language. Believe what people do, less of what they say. Antoine is giving indication that he wants to fight. If you just was to look at this picture that's on the screen without any words being spoken, who is sitting down and who is standing up? But people in the chat want to say, if Antoine wanted to fight, he would have said it again. Stop the cap. So y'all so much of Corey fans that y'all can't read body language. Once again, I'm not on either person's side. I don't know these two gentlemen from a can of paint. It's my first time hearing about these two people. I never heard about Corey. He's a comedian. Antoine, he's the guy that puts on a hot dog costume and gets sweet spoken to by Fleece Johnson.
Everything that I said, and I forgot what the percentages was, and you can go back through.
Debate, you don't want to do none of that shit. So from my perspective, okay, well, then I guess that's that. I guess we going up then, right?
Crazy. People talking about Antoine didn't say it again. The man is dog walking Corey on his own platform, and y'all fixated on the part that he didn't say it again. He said it 4 times. He has to say it a 5th time for it to be that much disrespectful. 1 time is already too much. As if the 5th time makes it that more sufficient in disrespect. Crazy ass word. People, these narratives that these people are coming up. Oh, Antoine, he didn't say it again. If he wanted to smoke, he would have said it again. Stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
We could just go ahead and head out back right now. Let's rock out. You put the mic down. Let's go out back right now. Let's do it. We can go out back right now. I'm with it. I bet you won't say that shit.
So right here, ladies and gentlemen, the woman to the right, her name is Darlene. She is speaking a voice of reason to Corey, saying, your old ass is going to get whooped. Don't fumble the bag. Think about your actions.
What we still talking about? What are we still talking about? Nigga, let's just go out back and shoot a fair one. This is the 2nd time I invited you to go shoot a.
Someone in the chat said Antoine was scared. Y'all have to be trolling at this point. If Antoine was scared, why is he trying to fight at this current moment? He is not in the scene. He's trying to invite Corey to fight. So who's really scared? Who's sitting down? Who was standing up? This is some crazy work. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm reading the body language. Who is sitting down? Who is standing up? That's some crazy work. Who was defending Corey? Like, how are y'all defending the man that's apologizing for the next person's actions?
Fair one. I bet you won't say it. Nigga, we can go out back right now. What is we talking about? Why are we sitting here debating? Fuck the optics. Fuck all of this. Let's not risk the money, but let's go ahead and get this shit out of our system, and then we're going to come back and we're going to figure it out. What is we talking about? You put the mic down. You not talking no more. You got Darlene coaching you right now. We go back right now. 3rd time. I'm right there. I'm looking.
Somebody's in my house talking about we can go to the back right now. What? Nah, bro. Interview's over. Show's over. We're about to fight. Why is Corey still sitting down?
Looking at him right there.
I got money for all this.
I got money for all this. I'm richer than you, nigga. I'm not.
Just because you're richer doesn't mean that you're a real ninja. You can't be counting the man's pockets. But yo, Antoine, capitalize off this content because this is some crazy work. You punked a comedian, and you're the same guy that put on a hot dog costume. Corey, man, that's some nasty work. instead of coming back with the topic at hand, you want to bring up somebody's kids, calling her a man. That's how you know he was in his feelings, to bring up somebody's kids, calling a female athlete a man. So we're attacking people's kids now, ladies and gentlemen.
Even sure that Corey is rich. What the fuck is we talking about? See, you can't see, we disarm them because you can't say, well, I'm doing it because I don't want to risk nothing. Because I offered you to shoot a fair one in the back so you don't fuck up the money, you don't fuck up your people money, you don't fuck up the platform, none of that shit. I offered you 3 times. Fuck the bullshit. You can't say, well, I don't want to get sued. I got more money than you. I'm the one that's the liability. I'm the one that's the liability. They can't use the money argument. You can't use the intellectual argument. I'm in your city. Look, I don't know if y'all understand this. I don't know if y'all really understand this. I'm in your city. I flew out to LA. You not in Detroit. You not in my city. I'm in your city and your studio. In your studio. If I'm not what you say I am, why am I in your studio saying let's shoot a fair one? Listen, we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to assume. We don't have to say what we are or we not. We could just do whatever it is that we're going to do. I'm in your city, your address, and I'm right there. So we could have did that on some intellectual shit, or we could have do it that other way. But if you not gonna do nothing, then stop woofing. I don't threaten niggas in real life. I don't say what I'm going to do to you in real life in front of a nigga in his face. Nobody does that. You old enough. We not in high school. Nobody does that. Either they are or they not. Either it's up or it's not. I've never seen a nigga in the hood. I've never seen a nigga in court. I've never seen anybody, nobody explain what you have to do to continue to push them over the edge after you already said what you said. Nigga, it's either up or it's not. Or we might as well just go back to podcasting because that's all we are. We just podcasting and we content creators at this point. Because don't nobody need nobody to put a battery in their back. I'm right here in front of your face. Let's shoot one. That's all for the internet, man. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, nigga was shaking like a salt shaker. When he say study the video, go study the video. Nigga was shaking like a salt shaker. Nigga was nervous. What you looking for your microphone for? You put it down. Why you looking for your microphone? You put it down.
Because it's cap.
That's why. I don't know, maybe he adapted to the new generation of niggas.
It's cap. He's indicating that he wants to smoke, but when you invite him to fight, his ass is still glued to the seat. So it's all a bluff.
I'm saying it right there.
Whatever. I got money too. Nobody give a fuck about that shit.
No, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Dolly, get out the way.
Why you telling her to get out the way like you gonna do something though? Why are you telling her to get out the way like you gonna do something? Why you looking at her? He looking at her, I'm looking at him. He's looking at her. This is the equivalent of, hey.
Chris, absolutely. He said, I love to know who in their right mind, right or left mind, is afraid of Antoine.
I be trying to laugh with the ball.
That's what I'm trying to understand. Nobody should be afraid of Antoine, the same guy that got spoken to by Fleece Johnson. But yet, Antoine is dog walking Corey on his own show, got him flabbergasted, got him highly emotional, got him out of character, making business decisions because he wants to fight, but he can't because he knows he's going to get sued. So initially he was laughing, But on his own platform, he got his drawers pulled down to the floor. Pause. Whoa!
Get out the way. The girl is in the way. He wanted to swing so bad. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Let me be very clear.
Okay, so he can't swing at you, but he could swing at a woman, allegedly?
Saying it's not the incident that, okay, he pushed some female where something that could have happened before that we don't know occurred and her husband was there. That could have been the case, right? He made a mistake. I'll come out and say it. Corey Holcomb made a mistake, and it was a bad mistake. It was a miscalculation, a misjudgment. He up. He made a mistake. If he could do it all over again, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't do it. But the larger question is, how does somebody with Corey Holcomb's talent and ability end up in the conversation even arguing with a person like that? And that's kind of what we got to talk about, is that Corey is really too big for some of the issues that he could find himself in sometime. That's the real situation. And if we're critical of anything, is that this is the reality. We already talked about this video. O'Shea, you're hating. I mean, the video that I saw, him stepping up, pushing the lady in the face, nobody can excuse that. And the reason why nobody can excuse that is because, number one, you can't, okay? He had an opportunity to walk the other way. He did not do it. Doesn't get it right that the enemies and everybody he has, they're going to come out against the guy.
I want to be very, very clear. I want you to hear it from me directly. I would have beat the shit out of Corey.
Antoine, you get no credit for beating up an old man. You got to stop the cap. You trying to beat up an old man? The man's shaking. He can barely even hold the microphone. His hand is shaking like this. You don't get credit for fighting the elderly.
These niggas in real life is frauds. Nigga, who Corey done beat up?
Who did you beat up, my guy? Wearing a hot dog costume.
My experience with life is pretty awesome. Somebody.
Corey would have got the shit beat out of me.
Once again, no, you don't get any credit for fighting an old man.
I would have beat the shit out of Corey. And I'm not, listen, I'm telling you, it is what it is. I would have beat the dog. I would have dog walked that nigga. I would have beat the shit out of Corey. His hands was shaking like a stripper. The nigga was scared. The nigga ain't want to do nothing. All of that woofing online. Nigga, I'm right here in your studio right in front of you. Nigga, if you feel so disrespected, then do something. The fuck is you talking about?
This is what Corey's talking about. He said, say it again. I don't need nobody's permission to fight. What you mean, say it again? If I feel disrespected, I'm going to act. And if I don't act, I'm going to move around. Simple as that. I'm not going to tell the person who disrespected me, say it again, say it again, say it a fifth time, say it a sixth time, say it 10 more times. Like, no, you're not giving ultimatums to fight. Swing on sight. If I feel some type of way, I'm going to swing. If I'm not, I'm going to move around. I'm not going to give the ultimatum towards a person who disrespected me, talking about, say it again, say it again. And people really believe this narrative. If Antoine wanted to fight, he would have said it again. He said it 4 times. You got to stop the cap, ladies and gentlemen. People really believe that narrative.
Nigga, that's all we do in Detroit is fades. Nigga, that's why I keep telling you. Nigga, that's all we do in the city is fades. That's all we do. My brothers.
What else do? You get spoken to by Fleece Johnson, putting a hot dog costume on, getting dog walked by your guests, and you think you're him?
Wouldn't white people follow me? Nigga, I'm a G to everybody. I'm the man to everybody, not just to you, not just to our community. I'm the man to everybody.
Probably like a little over 2 weeks ago, they like, you know, if you so rich.
My nephews, my uncles, my homies. That's all we do is fades. That's all we do. All of this is fade life. All this right here is fade life, nigga.
Never even brought up money, but they like, if you so rich, if you got so much money, how come you know, not in a bigger place and all of this other type of stuff? I'm like, why would I spend a
to talk about it on the internet. I don't have to talk about it on the internet. Now, I don't want to do that because that's the thing that we tried to get away from. That's the shit that we got away from in the hood. Give a fuck about what you talking about, nigga. I want to be on some intellectual shit. But see, these niggas be thinking that they can do that shit on the internet. They think that, oh man, you know, I could sell a wolf ticket. I could sell a wolf ticket. I don't want to fight. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get into none of that at all. Zero, zilch, nada. I don't want to do none of that. Oh, Corey broke his wrist. The nigga sit the fuck down. Sit down in and stop acting tough. Stop. Just stop. Again, I'm in your city, in your studio, with your people, and I'm not interested in fighting. But if you put the microphone down, and I guess that's what we doing, huh?
Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got
nigga,
to go out back.
Sit down. Sit down.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if Corey wanted to fight, why does he sit down when Antoine is standing up? Please explain that to me in the comment section. Antoine is trying to run a fade, even if he's bluffing or not. Regardless of how you feel about the man, he is standing up. Corey is sitting down. So who submitted first? The host. The host is sitting down. But you was trying to fight though, right? Talking about, say that I suck dick again, pause. That's what you said. You want him to say it a fifth time as if 4 times is not sufficient enough. Antoine stands up, invites you to fight, and you sit down to continue on with the interview. Then you apologize for Antoine, saying, I don't think you knew what you said when you said that I suck dick. Pause. That's what Corey said. He's apologizing for a whole grown-ass man, a whole entity, as if Antoine doesn't have the decision-making to make his own choices. He knew what he was saying when he disrespected you on your own platform.
Let me tell you something, homie. Nah, nigga, I don't want to hear your fake intellectual preaching now. I'm not.
Absolutely. Someone in the chat said Antoine is trolling. I know he's trolling, but Corey should have read the room. He's supposed to be from Chicago, Chirac, the home of the switch. What? Chirac? You think a real Chirac ninja would allow this? A man like Antoine to dog walk him on his own platform, inviting to fight? Man, man, he would have made it rain in that show. He would have emptied the clip.
Not interested in none of that shit. I don't want to hear your messages of truth. I don't want no, not see. Now it's different. No, I'm in control.
How you gonna let Antoine be in control and you're the host? Once again, right here, you should have said, yo, homie, thank you for coming, but obviously we are not going to continue on with this interview. We're about to fight. So to avoid legal altercations, let's just move around before somebody ends up 6 feet under, because I'm at that point right now. You said in my face, on my platform, that I give out man fellatio. I find that highly disrespectful. Why would Antoine and Corey continue on with the interview when they just was about to fight? So they squash it out. They shake hands. They make peace. But Corey can't get over the fact that he got disrespected on his platform. How are you going to shake hands with somebody that said that you suck dick 4 times? Pause. I'm going to shake hands with that person? Stop the cap.
Now I'm in control. And from here on out, and no, he disrespected me first. I don't give a fuck about what the vlog say, nigga. Go and look at the video. He disrespected me first. I gave him back that same energy. And I'm still standing up and you sat down, nigga. I be trying to laugh with the bros. Now I'm in control. And if you look at the rest of the live stream, from here on out, I sunned that nigga. I told him to his face, nigga, you a hypocrite. I told him to his face, man, I ain't never stood down from nobody. I said, nigga, you scared of Dave Chappelle. And he admitted it. He admitted it. I said, you scared of Dave Chappelle. And he admitted it. Yeah, I stood down on that. Told that nigga, you don't have the...
Imagine forcing a comedian on his platform to confess that he was tiptoeing on his own special about Dave Chappelle. Antoine, the same guy that put on a hot dog costume, the same guy that got sweet spoken to by Fleece Johnson, the booty warrior, pause. Antoine forced Corey to confess that he was tiptoeing on his own special, that he wasn't really going in on Dave Chappelle. And Corey proceeds to confess, yeah, I was tiptoeing on that special. So not only did he disrespect him by saying that he sucks dick 4 times, pause, and he invites him to fight in the back, Corey sits down. Then Corey apologizes, saying, yo, I don't think you knew what you said when you said that I suck dick, pause. And Antoine is playing mind games of Corey, saying that you was dancing around that special you did about Dave Chappelle. So, ladies and gentlemen, people out here really are defending Corey like he did something. Yo, you had all the opportunity to rebuttal. You didn't have to confess talking about you. You don't owe an explanation to nobody, especially your guests. You got him. You got Antoine making you confess, talking about you was tiptoeing around your own special. Stop the cat.
Stop it. Get some help.
You don't have the capacity. You what? I said, nigga, you ain't even gonna have me on the show again because you scared. I told that nigga the whole rest, whatever the 45 minutes that I was on the show, I sunned that nigga from the day in and day out. How you let an internet nigga son a legendary comedian? How you let an internet nigga, bro, I'm an internet nigga. I'm a software engineer. I worked in corporate America and now I'm on the internet. How you let a nigga with a button-up shirt on with his logo on it come in and sun you on your own platform? This was supposed to be a wash in every way, shape, and form. He's supposed to destroy me in every way. This shouldn't even be questionable. We shouldn't even be questioning you. We shouldn't question your intellect. We shouldn't question your jokes. We shouldn't question your gangster. We shouldn't question that we in your city.
Oh yeah, someone in the chat said that Antoine is a sellout. Yeah, we know. But it just makes it that more significant that Corey got dog walked by a sellout. How you get dog walked by somebody that put on a hot dog costume? I'm going to play that clip over and over and over again so y'all can understand the severity of the situation. Corey got dog walked by a Fruity Pebble. I'm going to have to keep it YouTube
My
friendly.
experience with life is pretty awesome. Somebody told me probably like a little over 2 weeks ago, they like, you know, if you so rich and this and that, which I never even brought up money.
Someone in the chat said, define a sellout. A sellout is selling your soul, putting your morals to the floor just to get the bag, just to get clicks, just to have some type of attention. This right here is a prime example of a sellout. This man put on a hot dog costume dressed as a winner. He got 2 white bread. This is his fantasy, ladies and gentlemen. I be trying to laugh with the bros. And this same individual on the screen talking about he's him.
Streets, white people come up to me and say, oh my God, can I take a picture? And your girl too. Why wouldn't they? Nigga, I want everybody to follow me. I'm not limited. Nigga. I don't have no ceiling. I'm him. I've been him.
Someone in the chat said, how did he get dog walked? Once again, I don't know if y'all are missing the clips, missing the scenes. This man that's on the screen called him a dick sucker 4 times, invited him to fight out back. Corey proceeds to sit down. Then Corey apologized to Antoine twice, saying, I don't think you knew what you said when you disrespected me. calling me a dick sucker. Pause. So let me get this straight. I'm gonna apologize for the next man's actions? Absolutely not. That's how he got dog walked. This man Antoine pulled down Corey's drawers to the floor and bent him over. Pause. Whoa!
If y'all niggas in Chicago still claim Corey, y'all niggas is corny. If this is your hero, if this is the nigga that y'all stand with, how you let a corporate internet nigga come in your city and ask you to shoot a fair one and you sat down?
I gave it all for fantasy. Is anybody gonna remember me?
You said it looked bad all around. No, it don't. No, it don't. It look bad for niggas.
What does look bad is that you laughing like a little girl to Fleece Johnson.
Do you think you look good? Nah. Do you think you got a nice body? No. Nice butt? No. I do. Jesus Christ. You got low self-esteem, but let's get back. I'm gonna show you respect. You know, you might.
It looked great for me. Nigga, I listen. There is no way in every shape and form this could not have went better for me. This was
Man, y'all ninjas are something else. Saying that he should have fought on camera. Why would these individuals fight on camera? To face a potential lawsuit, because we don't know what lies in the heart of these two souls, these entities. We know that for sure Antoine will sue, potentially Corey. Second of all, YouTube does not play that. YouTube will demonetize your ass. So I'm gonna fumble the bag because of a disagreement. Nah, how about we fight our back away from the cameras and handle our differences like men? But instead, you pick up the microphone instead of fighting.
I be trying to laugh with the bro.
my greatest victory to date. In every shape, everything that you can think about. Visibility, pulling up to y'all city, monetization, getting more trending on Twitter. And every single metric, I won. I win all across the board. And I know that make niggas upset because y'all be waiting on a nigga to say something to me. Oh man, he would never say that to somebody. I said it. And I stood 10 toes down on it.
Once again, what makes you a sellout is that you're putting a hot dog costume for clicks and views.
Like, if you so rich, if you got so much money,
this is selling out. If you're putting on a costume to try to get clicks and views, your morals is out the floor. You have no codes or ethics. At this point, you're doing anything for the bag. It's not the same comparison to what I'm doing. I'm exposing Antoine, and I'm also exposing Corey for calling out the man's daughter as ammo. He could have stuck with the topic at hand, but he got such in his feelings that he wants to bring up the next man's daughter. So we got to stop the cap, ladies and gentlemen. Selling out, you can't put your ethics, rules, and morals to the floor just for the bag. Crazy work. This is pretty much equivalent to, yes, master, how high, master? What you want, master? That is what a sellout is, ladies and gentlemen. Doing stuff that you usually wouldn't do, but you are going to do for the bag.
I be trying to laugh with the bro.
To the nigga that talked the most shit, that had the most to say. See, he'd do that shit to a woman, but see, when a nigga say it to his face,
he said, when did he? Yo, he deleted that video. Antoine deleted that hot dog video because he's giving the persona the perception that he's a real ninja. He can't have a video like that on his YouTube channel, dressed up as a hot dog costume with a wiener in the middle. That doesn't represent a real ninja, so he had to delete it.
I mean, you know, not in a bigger place and all of this other type of stuff. I'm like, why would I spend additional money?
he'll can't do that shit to a woman, but when a nigga say it to his face, I flew to your city. No, you offered to do an internet live. I said, no, let's do it in person. You let me show out in your city. I won. I'm safe. I'm comfortable. I'm looking at Crypto Arena literally right across the street. I'm rich. And then let me tell you that this is the cherry on top. This is the cherry on top. Let me show you something. I tried the debate. They didn't want to do that. Hold on, let me go to it. I'm going to address, he said that I bring my girlfriend with me. We'll talk about it. I'm going to show it to you. He tried to have a regular show. They didn't want to talk about that regular shit no more, bro. Let me tell you how much of a bitch this nigga is. I'm going to show you.
Certain words
That's
you just
a
don't
hating.
use.
In here with this
Conversation that happens. Why are you so easily offended?
that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk? Now I don't believe you. But let's get to the whole what really make this nigga a bitch. All of that other stuff, let's brush it under the rug. Let's get to it. I got security, you got security.
Homie, I ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody to
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Anytime I go out of town, I'm always gonna be securityed up. Anytime I go out of town, I'm always gonna be securityed up. Always. But I tell the security, hey, stand down. We got to shoot a fair one. He ain't tripping off that shit. He ain't tripping off of it at all. Hey, stop talking tough. Stop talking
Homie,
tough.
you
just said that
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so
You
easily
said you
triggered?
disrespected me in my face. And then you act like it was all good.
That I disrespected you to your face. I don't think.
Hold on, let me rewind it. And Asians understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting. See everything that I'm talking about right now, I actually did way more in person. Everything that I'm talking about right now, I did way more in person. I told them.
What else did you do in person? What else did you do in person, my guy?
Just to make other people feel good about me. Like, I'm in a very great space. The third thing that I said, and I forgot what the percentages was, and you can go back through.
Nigga to his face. You walked into some shit that you wasn't ready for. I told the nigga to his face, you a hypocrite, you fake. I told the nigga to his face, oh, you scared of real niggas, and I gave him real examples when he asked me to. I'm not saying nothing that's out of pocket now. I said this shit to his face. Maybe you did, maybe you made the wrong move. I'm a chess player. Maybe you played right into the plan, nigga. I'm here, and it didn't go the way that you thought it was gonna go. I'm telling you to your face.
I don't go with.
Maybe I knew what you was going. Why you stuttering, nigga? Don't do before you did it.
Maybe. But I tell you what. That's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people.
I don't want to hear none of that threat shit.
In the cemetery that didn't know it was finna happen like that fast. That's I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And no, you don't walk by the code. No, you don't. That's why I said
you say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face. I told you to your face you a hypocrite. I told you to your face multiple times throughout the show, no, you don't walk by a code. And yes, you are a hypocrite. Yes, you are.
You ugly ass boy. You brag on having no children out of wedlock. You got a picture of his daughter? I'm a dirtbag. You got a picture of his daughter?
That nigga got a picture.
This motherfucker bragged on not having no children out of wedlock. What happened, D? It crashed.
The Holcomb incident.
Froze.
Now,
That's the broad.
I was
Y'all can get the broad off. That's his daughter. This man said he ain't got no children out of wedlock. Nigga,
That's cool
Don't-
Mo daughter.
that's who?
Not cool Mo D, cool Mo daughter.
That's the air up there, nigga. Look,
go
nigga, let me tell you
downtown.
something. Don't make no more kids, nigga. That bitch gonna be buying pussy like you after a while. If you don't know, nigga, don't ever brag on no motherfucking what you ain't got. Don't nobody want no kids with you, nigga. Don't nobody want no kids with you. Your prime years, you was a scammer, nigga. You was doing scams. Now that you older and found a way to manipulate, get dude off the screen.
That's some nasty work. Imagine getting cooked so bad, you have to use that person's kids as ammo. You can't stay between the topic at hand. Roast actual Antoine. You could have so much content, Corey. You could have used him in the hot dog costume. You could have used him in all type of different situations, but you're attacking the man's daughter? That's how you know Corey was in his feelings, because once again, there's so much content that Corey could have used against Antoine. But of all things to talk about, he wants to talk about a minority, a underage girl holding up the United States flag. That's what it come down to, Corey. But once again, listen to what people say. He said out of his own mouth that he's a scumbag. Believe him.
You are a hypocrite. I'm telling you again to your face. No, you don't walk by a code. No, I'm not going to just be kumbaya with you. Nope, I do not agree with you. And I told you to your face, you was a hypocrite.
World a hypocrite, but what are you talking about?
You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes.
I believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move. But I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied because here.
Nah, don't talk to the audience. I'm talking to you. When I talk to him.
Here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men.
The truth, nigga. Why wouldn't white people follow me? I'm the truth to them too. I'm the truth to you. You just
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all
He's
why I
talking
like the
about
chat.
everything but himself
No.
and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do. Don't look at the camera, nigga. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to
and
the
he
chat.
ain't shit on
I'm
himself.
not gonna shit on nobody.
Now,
Shout
you
out to
shitted
the
on
chat.
black people.
Yo, Corey, for your best interest, never have an interview with Antoine again. Never, bro. You can't keep up with the policies. You can't keep up with the politics. You think black people was Democratic their entire lives, as if black people once was Republican, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know anything about politics. So why did you invite Antoine on your show to say, why do you pander to the white man? Crazy work. So Corey, you made your bed, lie in it. Antoine's daughter has nothing to do with the feud of y'all two gentlemen got going on.
People, you shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you.
Sheesh. And people are siding with Corey. Antoine, as fruity pebble as he is dog walking Corey. Talking about, I feel like I shitted on you. Imagine somebody saying that on your platform. I feel like I shitted on you. What? Interview is over.
I be trying to laugh with the bros.
Miss me with the tough talk, dog. I'm talking directly to your soul, bro. Miss me with the tough talk. I'm not saying nothing online that I did not say to a nigga in their face, in person. I'm not sitting here talking to niggas and I said it directly to your face. Directly to your face. Nigga, no, I'm not shitting on nobody. I shitted on you in person, in your studio, in real life, in front of your girl, nigga. In front of your girl. I to you, in front of your chick.
I be trying to laugh with the bros.
In front of your girl, in front of your friends, in front of the people that was doing the live stream, the workers, in front of your homeboys, in front of everybody, in front of you. And yes, I did have Mika with me, and she was looking gorgeous, nigga. And she was looking gorgeous. But let's get to that part.
That shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk? I got security, you got security. Ain't
Homie, I ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Don't talk tough to me, nigga. Stop talking tough. Stop. We already know that you wouldn't bust a grape, nigga. We already know that you wouldn't bust a grape. Let's stop the tough talk. If we gonna have a conversation, then let's have a conversation.
Homie, you just said that I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Now, let me show you where the cherry on top is.
Now,
You're
so you proved the point.
You're hypocritical.
Homie, just gone, man.
No, you hypocritical,
just gone,
bro.
man.
You
gone.
I'm out the jet.
You done did this before.
He's
Get your
hypocritical,
bitch ass the
and
Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on and walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You proved my point.
I got shit to do.
You're right.
Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga. Can she be on the show?
Now, if I'm hiding a chick, let's put it in perspective. If I'm hiding a chick because I told him before the show, I brought her there with me. I do business with Mika. She's literally signed to me. I told you before the show, he like, I don't know, bro. We'll see how it go. All of that shit, right? I don't know, bro. We'll see how it go. I said, okay, cool. I respect your platform. I respect what you got going on. I didn't fly all the way out here for nothing. We'll figure it out later. Why would I hide a chick that I'm trying to bring on the show? But let me tell you what happens. And this is why you got to be careful of the type of niggas that you're around. He tried to paint the picture like, fuck all that. Let's just get straight to it. Even if I was, let's play it by ear. Let's assume for the sake of conversation, because y'all see Mika on the streams all the time. Let's say for the sake of conversation that I had a side chick with me. Let's assume that I had the side chick with me. This nigga broke man code, bro.
This man broke all kinds of codes. He broke the code of talking about your kids, putting your daughter on his platform, roasting her, calling her a man when she's a woman. Then he wants to be a home wrecker. Even if that is the case, now I don't condone cheating, but how are you going to air out the man's business talking about, now take the broad with you? Now, you know Antoine is married, so that's not his wife. Why would you air out his business? This is supposed to be your leader, ladies and gentlemen. Corey, People are defending Corey when he's selling out, snitching, trying to be a homewrecker, calling out the man's side piece. I don't care if Antoine paid for it or not. That's his business. Why, as a entity walking this green earth, are you going to air out the next man's business? You don't know what they got going on, what agreement, what is, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we don't know if that woman is tricking Antoine. We don't know. But Corey got cooked so bad, he had to say something. How come he didn't have that energy when he was getting cooked, getting asked to fight in the back? Instead of taking his offer, he sat his ass down. Shout out to Food for Thought. So Corey was invited out back and set his ass right there in that seat. Absolutely. With all the cangs jingling everywhere. Yo, no man needs that many keys. Where are you going to have that many keys at your waistband? Come on, man.
The broke man code. And let me be very clear. Nobody tells me how to deal with my chick. Let's say for the sake of conversation, that I did have a chick that's with me, right? That I didn't want the world to know was with me. Who do that shit? Who does that?
Someone who got cooked. That's who does it. Someone who doesn't know how to rebuttal. They have to go low blow to try to now sabotage your household to be a homewrecker. I can't roast you as a content creator. Corey, you should have said, as a grown-ass man, how come you put on a hot dog costume with 2 buns and you're the wiener? As a grown-ass man, why was you laughing, Antoine, when Fleece Johnson said that you had a nice butt? Pause. Corey had so many talking points, but he wants to be a homewrecker and talk about the man's side piece? Stop the cap.
I be trying to laugh with the bros.
Who does that? Who says that shit and try to say the wildest shit and try to get you on some other shit? Nigga. And that's why you got a girl with you. That's not your chick. That's not your wife. Who does that, bro? What man, bro? That's man law code broken in every single way that you can ever think about it, bro.
Absolutely. You do not air out the man's business. I'm not about to fight you. Then I'm going to snitch. What? Corey got disrespected once again. To put stuff into context, the man with the bucket hat to the right, his name is Corey. He's a comedian. He invited the guy to the left, the gentleman named Anton Daniels. He invited this content creator on his platform. Disrespect was received and given. Corey apologizes for Antoine's actions. That's some crazy work alone by itself. How you going to apologize for the next man disrespecting you? He knew what he was doing when he called you a dick sucker. Pause. You shake his hand, indicating that the beef is squashed. You don't shake his hand once, but twice. So the beef, if I shake your hand 2 times, at this point, we're brothers. Multiple occasions we're shaking hands. Then I'm going to scream out loud as you exit, trying to be a homewrecker. That's some 304 HOE behavior.
Who does that shit, man? I said, oh, this nigga's a cornball for real, for real.
Imagine a cornball calling somebody else a cornball. This man Corey got dog walked, man. The best thing he could have done was fight. That's all he could have done, but he didn't. He wanted to play patty cake baker's man, play ring around a rosy, played duck, duck, duck. He was playing musical chairs, switching seats. Why are you switching seats if you're not about to do any actions? You wanted to get closer to do that unthinkable action? Pause. Whoa! You was trying to size up Antoine to do what? To get a closer view? Pause. Whoa!
This nigga is so weak. This nigga's a corny. I would never do that. I would never, ever in my life, on everything, I would never, ever try to do no shit like that to a nigga. I would never try to fuck a nigga family up. I would never, ever, under any circumstances. Now, he don't know that, nigga, I'm a chess player. I would never bring something with me that I couldn't have a conversation about in.
You also the same guy that you was laughing like a little girl when Fleece Johnson said that you have a nice butt. Pause.
I think you're cute. I think you got a nice butt. We was in prison. I had to get with you.
Think you look good. Nah. Think you look good. Think you look good. I got to see what's up with you, right? I mean, you don't think you look good. Not that. I don't look that good. Do you think you look good? Nah. Do you think you got a nice body? No. Nice butt? No.
Pause.
Real life. I would never, ever in life try to fuck a man's family up. Never.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your take on this situation. Do me a favor and subscribe to this platform so you will be notified when I do go live. I want to thank every single one of y'all in the building. I'm out of here. Y'all take care of yourself. If you don't, who is?
This game. Why wouldn't white people follow me? Nigga, I'm a G to everybody. I'm the man to everybody, not just to you, not just to our community. I'm the man to everybody. When I'm in the streets, white people come up to me and say, "Oh my God, can I take a picture?" And your girl too. Why wouldn't they? Nigga, I want everybody to follow me.
And they want to go in the state of Minnesota that we live in, and these politicians are just walking off thinking it's okay Tuesday, and they want to go visit the Trump, they want to blame the Trump administration. We have Democrats blaming ICE. I'm tired. My people are suffering. I'm scared for my little brother. My people are suffering, and these people just walk off. We have a governor who fucking doesn't care. How many more people are gonna freaking die? How many more people are gonna go homeless?
I ain't hear nothing, so make me.
I don't have to substantiate my. If you got something you want to say, because I'm pulling you up on the platform to say what you want to say. If you got something to say it right now. Because you really not gonna listen. You wasn't controlling it. I played nice. I played nice on Lapeef, but I'm definitely ain't controlling nothing over here. So if I'm hold on, wait. If you,
ladies and gentlemen, that's what Corey should have said to Antoine when Antoine's being disrespectful. As the host, you have to control the narrative and the politics on your platform. But he let Antoine become the host when he was the guest.
You gonna pull up on my platform, either we gonna have a conversation or we can just remove this, because I'm giving you the opportunity to say whatever you want to say. I'm not censoring you, but you're not gonna control what's happening over here.
Finished? I'm not trying to do that. That's what you tried to do last night. So I'm gonna pick up from what I said last night. First of all, I never attacked you personally. I attacked your argument, and I did it directly. As soon as you opened your mouth, the first thing you said to me was, "Oh, I'm gonna son you, and I'm gonna do all of this." And then when I interject, you said, "I agree with your point. I agree with an aspect of your point." You said, "Who is him?" And I said, "Bruh, I do agree with that aspect, but I didn't cut you off. All I said was, I agree with the point about you have to be that type of person." Now, how you describe that type of person, I didn't agree with. And as soon as I said that, you had a whole hissy fit, and you started talking about who you are, how big you are in this space, and how you're the king. All of that stuff was unnecessary and irrelevant. All I did was attack your argument. You attacked me as a person. You try to put yourself in a state like you're above somebody, and you're not.
Valine Smith, pause. Pause. Big pause.
When I said you're not him, I meant that. When I say somebody is him, that means this. That means I look the way a man wants to look. That means I speak the way a man wants to speak. That means I have a wardrobe a man might want. That means I may have items a man might want. That means everything about my life, when men look at me and say, I want to be him, I don't think you're that person. Now, do I think you have a lot of...
I'm not limited, nigga. I don't have no ceiling. I'm him. I've been him.
I be trying to laugh with the bros.
Financial advice, of course. You seem to be somebody that's very well off economically. But that doesn't mean you're the end all be all on what manhood is. That doesn't mean you're the end all be all on how to carry yourself. Nothing about you says a man needs to be like me. I'm not going to even say that about myself. But
you just
carry
did.
Yourself and you can't.
You literally just
no,
did.
I didn't say that. I didn't say I'm that guy. I said
you literally just did.
I said I'm that guy.
Listen. Right now, you just giving your opinion on how you feel about yourself, and I'm glad that you feel good about yourself.
Never said I was I never talked about
I
myself.
literally just let you state your piece. You gonna let me respond?
I'm not finished talking though.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. Similar to how we did last night, but we gonna get there. We gonna get there.
I never said I was that guy. I explained how you're not that guy. I never said I was that guy. I never said I was that dude or nothing like that. I never said that, and you can never quote me on me saying, yo, I'm that dude. I never said that, and I never will say that. But you said you was that dude, and the only reason that you're saying that you're that dude is because you have a couple dollars, and that's great, bro. We all need successful people to
You should believe you him too. See, niggas will sit there and they'll say, oh man, he think he the man. Why ain't you the man? You can be the man too. It's not the man limitations. We all supposed to be kings, but we not. It's just it's a fake title. And we
people to look up to financially, but that's it. That's where it goes. Like I said, everything about you does not reek I'm that guy. And for you to speak to people that way is disrespectful. And you put yourself and you try to put yourself in the echelon like you're over people. I never attacked you personally. I attacked your argument. You call me a feminine man, which is like calling me a bitch. And then you start talking extra crazy later on. So what I'm saying is, if you want to talk that crazy, let's get in a place where it's me there, it's you there. You can bring the people.
The hell is that?
You could bring Lapeef or whatever you want to do, and we can have this conversation in person. That's not me saying I'm going to punch on you or none of that. But I'm not going to...
What the hell's going on in the background? Sounds like a vacuum cleaner, ladies and gentlemen.
Talk disrespectful to nobody, online or off. But the words you was using, I don't care who you got on your team. I don't care who you think you could call up. You will never talk to me like that if we was in front of each other. You won't do that. So for you to get all flex on
let me know when you're done. Let me know when you're done.
Let me know when you're done. I'm done.
Okay, cool. All right, so the first thing that you did that you don't want to is that I extended respect to you when you told me not to interrupt you and let you finish your sentence, just like I just did right now. And then when I started talking, you interrupted the minute that I said that you was using word salad. That's all I said, was that you was using word salad. I ain't disrespect you. I ain't say nothing negative to you. I ain't call you out your name. I hadn't even said that I was gonna son you yet. All I said was you was using word salad, and I literally just played the video for the people. And then you start cutting me off and interrupting me, and you wouldn't even let me speak.
Can I make one small interjection? I'm gonna let you go. I just want to make one small interjection like I did last night, and I'm gonna let you go. When I interrupted you, brother, you said you're using word salad, and you also said you agree with me. And I interjected and said, I agreed with an aspect of what you said.
You can't ask somebody to let them finish because you don't even know the additional context that I was given. You can't ask somebody to let you finish. I let you finish because I wanted to interject on you and actually add additional context, but I let you finish.
But did you hear what I just said?
Look at you. You can't even let me finish this. You just said that you was done and you was going to let me say my piece. You ain't even letting me talk on my own panel.
Did you hear what I just said, though?
Do you understand that you got a problem learning how to communicate effectively and you don't do the thing that you asked for? Do you understand that you got a problem communicating and you don't extend the same grace that you ask other people to do? That was the foundation of the problem of why it jumped off yesterday in the first place. You asked for respect.
I gave it to you because you asked me for it, and then I asked you for the same grace, and you couldn't keep your mouth closed for 5 seconds to let me give the additional context of what you just admitted that you agreed with a portion of what I was saying. I don't understand why that's such a difficult thing to do. The second thing is, once it popped off, then you start revealing your hand. I seen you on my Instagram story, bro. You watched my Instagram stories. You already had said that you had watched my videos and you watched my content. You brought up money. You wasn't on my Instagram story? Because I can pull it up right now.
And my experience with life is pretty awesome. Somebody told me probably like a little over.
I probably checked it out today to see what you're talking about. I don't follow you, bro.
So did you watch my Instagram story or not?
I don't recall.
I be trying to laugh with the bros.
You're not even moving with integrity, bro. How you gonna say you probably checked it out? You don't know who Instagram stories. So wait. You don't hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Antoine is getting cooked. Corey had the same opportunity to cook Antoine. It's not hard to cook Antoine. Just can't get so emotional when a phrase is being sent your direction. Come back with the heat, Corey. Don't switch seats. Don't play musical chairs, ring around a rosy, get up close, dropping the mic, keys jangling everywhere like you're a janitor. Shout out to the janitors. Just to pick up the mic again and apologize, talking about, I don't think you knew what you said when you said that I suck dick. Pause. Have a civilized conversation. It can get heated. And if it goes out of bounds, stay within the topic. You let Antoine off the hook. You had him right where you wanted him, but you got too fixated on that phrase that you give out, man. Fellatio. Pause.
Wait. Think about this. You don't follow me, but you don't know if you check my story, because in order to check my story, you got to search me up. Because you don't follow me, it automatically don't play on your timeline. You don't know if you check my Instagram story or not?
Bro, I probably checked something because you was talking to somebody I'm familiar with, but I don't follow you, dog.
I be trying to laugh with
But
the
that's
bros.
besides the point. Just keep making your point.
This ain't even a conversation in integrity. You not even coming into this shit honest, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here. Make sure you take care of yourself. Cold as HELL out here. Stay warm, stay blessed, stay safe. Subscribe to this platform and hit the bell notification so you will be notified when I do go live. I'm out.
Motherfuckers ain't in love with the game. Y'all don't respect the game.